Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach.
This is Nacho Ordinary Fitness Podcast.
I'm Sarah, and I'm Nacho Typical Fitness Expert.
And I'm Caleigh, and I'm Nacho Average Fitness Beginner.
We're here to spice up your fitness journey
with some humor, a little knowledge, and a couple glasses of wine.
We're here to prove that getting fit doesn't have to suck.
So whether you're a seasoned athlete or a couch potato,
we've got some tips, tricks, and unconventional advice for you.
Let's redefine fitness together
and learn to balance fitness and fun. So Caleigh.
Hey.
Season 3.
Here we are.
Can you believe it?
I mean, yeah.
You can?
Here we are.
I mean, I feel like at the beginning, this was your dream after all. And at the very beginning, that's how it started. And then you kind of tried to back out of it a little bit.
What?
Don't you think?
Back out of the podcast?
Well, no, but just like you had the dream and you're like, oh, I'm just going to tell you, but we're not going to do it.
Yeah, because when I come up with an idea or have a dream of, literally or figuratively.
This was like literally a dream in your sleep.
I have to overthink it. And you did not allow time for me to overthink it.
It's true.
That was really stressful, but
has it been stressful?
Yeah.
Really? It's been fun. Think of all the things that have happened. It's not been super quite a year since our first episode.
Almost a year. It's been super fun. And I'm so glad that we've done it because I needed something to pull me out of my funk.
Candy Crush habit.
Yeah. I barely ever play anymore. I revisit it every once in a while. I miss it so much.
So it's 48 episodes. So we're 48 weeks in.
Yeah.
So yeah, just shy of a year, which is pretty wild actually to think that it's been that long.
It's been fun. It's been really fun.
So we've had some things that have changed, some things that are still the same, like the train in the background.
Right. We're back in our old stomping grounds.
So,
season 2 was a little echoey.
Right.
We changed locations and now we're back.
Which it was a pretty looking location.
Looked good on the socials.
The video was great, but we just had some feedback that
this is a podcast, so I think the sound trumps the
It does, unfortunately. Even though the video situation in podcasting has become quite popular.
Yep.
So we're jumping on that bandwagon now too. We can get the video clips. So be sure and watch our YouTube channel and our social media at Nacho Fitness Coach. Wait, are we supposed to be plugging that stuff too?
I think so.
Oh, well, I guess I just kind of did a little bit. Somebody's paying attention, we think. Or nobody at all.
6 listeners.
Total. All year long, that's all we got. All right, so today we're going to discuss routines. I'm guessing this is kind of your topic. So it's from just a workout routine perspective, right? Whether or not you stay the same and have the same routine, or if there's value in changing it up. What kind of there's information out there that probably supports both sides of it.
Yeah.
So what did you find? You're the Google warrior ninja.
I looked into it a little bit, but so last season we mentioned that I've been using this app called Fitbod.
Right.
And what it's basically an algorithm generated. It's a different workout every day.
Right.
Based on your settings, essentially, but you're not going to be doing the same workout every day.
Well, now you have some history with it, so you can confirm that it's different every workout. Yep. So it takes your inputs from your previous session.
Inputs being I'm a beginner or intermediate or advanced, and then whether you want to do a full body workout or upper lower. I can't remember.
It takes consideration though, doesn't it, about how many the weight you did previous workout and how many reps you completed.
Yeah, and then it will generate it does kind of a progressive overload situation based on what you've already done. But I don't know if doing a different workout every day is equally beneficial to keeping the same, or say you work out at the gym 4 days a week and you have 4 different workouts that you do for each of those days. So what are your thoughts?
Depends on your goals. Were you expecting for me to say something different?
Well, I know you've said in the past that you like to know what your workout is going to be. And it's the same. Is it the same thing literally? If you went to the gym, which now we know
Caleigh's kind of blowing my cover on like my whole like workout.
Well, I've been
routine situation.
I've been at the gym a little bit lately, and I haven't.
You've been at my gym more.
I haven't seen you there at all.
No, life's been a little crazy.
But so let's pretend like you went to the gym.
Oh my goodness! Now we're having to pretend that I go. Don't I look like I live
in an imaginary world? You go to the gym, okay? Do you do the same exact thing every time you go? The same lifts?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a podcast, right? I have to speak. I can't just nod my head. I just realized that. I'm like sitting over here nodding my head like as she's speaking. I'm like,
I just accepted it.
And she's like, yeah, I know what she said. And I was like, oh, wait, we have listeners. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness.
So you do the same thing?
Yeah, I am a huge fan of 3 times a week full body.
Okay.
And so there's lots of different ways that you can do that. Like you can have a variation of that full body routine, say like day 1, day 2, day 3.
Yeah.
But then when I make it back to the following week, I redo day 1's workout. Now, some are written that way and you can do it, you know, day 1, day 2, day 3. Yeah. But then week number 2, you would do day 1, day 2, day 3.
Right.
You can also literally just repeat the same workout 3 times a week.
I feel like that would make things a lot easier.
It's much more simple for sure. Yeah. And you don't have to
just knowing what you're going into it. Because I've realized like that's part of my new stress. The novelty of going to the gym has worn off for me. I conquered that fear. I get there, but now I'm like, God, what am I supposed to do today?
Yeah. I don't like feeling in that constant. It does. It always, and when I would go through and shift, I would say, you know, I think if I had to relearn a workout every time I went, that would be really hard. Yeah. Or like every, 4 to 6 weeks when you have a new workout, having to like relearn that. Right. It makes your workout time frame that much longer that you're there.
Yes, it does.
Because you're actually probably taking then an extra minimum 10 to 15 minutes that you're having to like stop, slow down. You're having to pay attention to, the new videos. Like if you're not familiar with the movements, like in your app, I'm guessing they have the videos,
which are great.
And so, it's helping you know what it is, but at the same time, then it slows you down. And so over the years, I've really kind of gotten to the point where, everyone has different opinions. Everyone has different niches. Everyone writes their programs differently. Yeah. The mindset that has worked for me that I've learned from other people has been the full body 3 times a week. But I also am a firm believer that people are really busy with their everyday life. Yeah. And if you write a plan or program and you're expecting for someone even to spend an hour in the gym a few times a week, that might be just enough that it makes it scary enough or too much of a commitment for them to not even do it in the first place. Yeah. Versus, okay, here's a 30-minute workout. Most people will look at 30 minutes and be like, okay, I can handle that. Right. I can squeeze that in. Yep. Even if it's 45. But in my opinion and my experience, once you get to like 60 minutes or plus, that starts being enough of a time of a commitment that it is a struggle for a lot of people.
Nobody has time for that.
I don't have time for that.
You don't have time to go to the gym at all.
But I definitely don't for that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. That was always like watching myself have different programs written for me or the ones I've written for myself. That was always, I noticed a time frame difference that if I saw one have a whole extra superset of like 4 or 5 exercises that I knew was going to put me over that 60-minute mark, it was, I don't know that I really want to deal with that at all. So I don't know. I personally like the shorter. You like a shorter workout and you like to know, have the same thing. I do, because then I can also physically see the amount of time. To me, it's more efficient, right? Because if you know what you're doing, you know what you're going into doing. It also allows for you week over week to truly build on what you were doing.
Yeah. And that's, I think what I need to say like, okay, last week I was lifting this much. Yeah. What can I, am I ready to step it up this week or whatever?
Now, obviously there are some external factors that can play into whether or not you actually can lift more that particular, like if your sleep wasn't very good, or if you're dehydrated or you haven't eaten very well.
Or if you haven't been sitting up straight.
Yeah. There's some energy, other things that can play into whether or not you have a really solid workout or not. But generally speaking, if you're doing a workout again, it's the same thing, you should be able to see an increase, or you should be able to feel like you can do more or push yourself a little bit more or whatever. And so then over the course of 4 to 6 weeks, you would have that track record of saying, okay, day 1, I did this.
Yeah.
Day 2, and I can see on my chart that I am lifting more weight.
Right.
Because that's really truly the name of the game, is to get stronger.
Well, yeah, because if you only have, skull crushers come up once a month.
Right.
How do you measure the progress?
Right. I mean, now obviously there are other exercises that will work that particular muscle. Right. So, okay, you've got other ones that'll do triceps, but if you're doing a skull crusher with the bar versus, you have like the rope attachment and you're using the cable cross, well, you throw a cable in there.
Yeah,
and
you can't measure that.
No, you can't, because the tension's completely
unless
different.
you really, really want to. And there
and I don't even know what calculator's out there. Google it. Okay. We can Google it.
Nobody has time for that.
So, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things that I feel like it should be enough of a period of time where you can truly track your record over it. And that makes a big difference. But I don't know. So I think that it makes a big difference, not only with seeing the progress, but also then too with just the overall time you're spending. It's more efficient. Yeah. I like efficiency. So
I know you do.
With that and efficiency, we're going to take a quick little break and we'll be right back. Be sure to check out our website at nachofitnesscoach.com, where you can purchase merch and listen to all previous episodes. Okay, so we're back. And that was a really efficient break. Nice and short, sweet. Welcome to season 3, people. We're going to throw in some ad breaks and it's going to be great. We're back, baby. Not that we're expecting any ad revenue from this situation, but just in case, we can act like there might be.
Here we go.
And we're going to try it.
All right. So we're talking about same routine versus changing it up.
Right. So, maybe that would be a good thing for you to try then.
I think that's what I need at this point.
Yeah. Well, now you've gotten into it.
The Fitbod app was great for me in the sense of like, you can either input your own, like basically build your own workout and save it. And so to get over my initial fear of just going to the gym, which we talked a little bit about, because last season I wasn't going to the gym. I was doing body weight workouts at home.
Right.
With the Fitbod app.
I think you just kind of started.
No, I hadn't.
At the end of the season?
Maybe. No.
Okay.
I was doing the body weight workouts at home.
Okay.
And then I was like, I came up with like
we talked about the Fitbod app in the last season.
I was using it for the body weight workouts at home. Because that's another great feature is you can completely turn off gym equipment and just do body weight. And that was great. So I did that at home for a while. And then I was like, I need to stop being a little bitch and
lift some weight.
I'm going to write a program. It's called Stop Being a Little Bitch. Get your ass to the
gym and pick up some
So I was
heavy
like,
stuff.
I just need to get into the gym. So what I did was I started and I used the Fitbod app and I only inputted like my gym only has
is that a real word?
That's the Webster definition. I inputted just the
input.
just are you with us?
I'm gonna gather it back up. Here we go. Can you say
Is it
again?
input?
I don't know.
You sure seemed like you knew. I told you I was gonna make you cry tonight.
I did. I was like,
oh God, here we go. Nobody's listening anymore.
Shut it off.
So I inputted. I told the app that I only had circuit machines.
Okay.
This is all I have.
Okay.
Because I was like, if I
was it all that you had? No, that's just all you wanted to do.
That was just all. I was like, if I can just go in and just get on those, I'll be fine.
True.
They seemed comfortable enough.
Yeah.
And whatever. So I just told the app that I only have circuit machines. So I went in and I figured out, and I just did those for like 2 months, I think. And I didn't worry too much about like what weight I was doing. I was just like, do these. I think it was like, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Was it giving you the same circuit machine equipment? Or was it mixing it up?
Yes, because I saved a workout.
Oh, so then you were just choosing to redo.
And what you can do is then you can go in and say, regenerate weight. So it will be like, okay, this is what you did last time. Here's what you need to try to do this time. Or you can say regenerate reps and weights, or, you know, one or the other.
Okay.
So I would just mess with things, but I was just like, the goal was just be comfortable coming to the gym,
Right.
you know,
Which is a great goal.
Yeah. Keep doing this until you don't feel like a dipshit walking in here. Like you don't belong here.
I belong now.
Keep coming and doing this until you feel like you belong here. So I did that for like, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months. And then finally I was like, what else would I maybe kind of feel comfortable doing beyond this? Because I got bored with that real quick. And so then I moved on to...
I mean, that's not super quick, though. That's kudos to you for at least getting probably like 6 to 8 weeks in doing that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Good job.
So then I was like, all right, dumbbells don't seem so scary.
Okay.
So
Because now you've spent more time, you're more comfortable in the gym, and you're like, oh, those aren't so...
Well, and because the bicep circuit, the machine, I didn't like that. And so immediately I switched.
That's not super comfortable.
No, I switched from that. So then I would like venture over into the dumbbell area.
Oh, that's...
So I was doing bicep curls with the dumbbells. So then I was like, that was my foray into that section of the gym.
Right.
And then eventually I just entirely switched over to just dumbbell exercises. I basically replaced everything that I was doing on the circuit machines with like the dumbbell version of that exercise.
Okay.
And I just did that for a while.
Awesome.
And I'm kind of just still doing that for the most part. Dumbbells are kind of my jam.
Have you moved out of the 5-pound dumbbell section?
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yay. All right.
Yeah.
See? Progress.
I would say the heaviest dumbbell I have ever went and gotten off the rack was a 45.
Hey.
Just one. It was probably like a single,
like a squat or something. Yeah. Awesome.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I like
it. And now
it.
I do, I get in some cardio because, you know, I love my cardio.
Yeah, I know you do.
I get in there, get my cardio in, and then 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go in and do our beloved 12-3-30.
It will be with us forever. Mm-hmm. I think.
I kind of like it. I hate it.
I know, but it's fast and it's easy.
Let's tell
It's simple.
Let's tell the story because I don't think we're going to be able to recreate it. Naturally.
Oh no! Which story?
Night we were having tacos, and we were talking about the 12-3-30 because we talk about it all the time.
We do.
We're obsessed with it.
Right.
We were talking about it, and we both started talking at the same time, and we were saying the same exact thing, except I said, it's a really great workout, and you said, it's a really great warm-up.
It's true. We did it at the same time. And it's like, wait, what did you say? I was like, yeah, it's a great workout.
I was like, yeah, I meant warm-up. I warm up with that all the time.
Oh my God.
And it was just one of those moments where we're just not the same.
Even though we might try to be sometimes, we will never be.
In some ways we are. And that, no, a 12-3-30 is a whole ass workout.
It's a really great warm-up.
That's a great warm-up. Loved it.
Oh my goodness.
So that's kind of where I'm at now. I do the Monday and, you know, weekends are just kind of a wild card.
Well, that's fine. They can be a wild card. Barbells? Are you going to get to the barbells next, do you think, with the plates?
I try. I did do some trap bar deadlifts, which you taught me how to do a while back.
I love those.
I hurt my back.
You didn't do them right then.
Well, no, obviously. Didn't do it right.
Well, what'd you do it wrong for?
It may have been a form issue. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't do them right.
Clearly. Gotta stick your butt out.
Yeah, I hurt my back.
Oh.
I'm fine.
That's a bummer.
It's fine.
Just don't do that again.
I looked good doing it.
Are you sure?
No. Felt like I looked good.
I will say I'm really proud of you.
I did 90 pounds because the bar weighs 45 and I did 25-pound plates.
Which would make it
carry the
95 pounds for the other homeschool moms out there. 95. It's the same thing.
Wait, it was 95?
You said 25 on each side. It's a 45-pound bar.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah. Sounds good. I think I put 90 pounds in my app.
That's probably why I was confused.
That's probably why I hurt my back.
I was like, did you really just only put the 2.5 pounds on each side of your deadlift bar? Because that's not typical.
Well, no, I put 90 pounds.
I know. I'm just saying you're the one that broke the app because it started tripping out. Because it's like, that doesn't even make any sense. Who would ever do that?
It was a lot of weight.
It's a good starting point. That's a good warm up.
I did that. I venture into the barbells every now and then. Sometimes I'll do skull crushers with the easy bar.
Yeah, that's not a barbell officially, but
Oh, well, then no.
that's a curl bar.
I know.
That's
and
a curl
then I
bar.
guess I don't do anything.
I mean,
with
that's only
the barbells.
15 pounds versus 45.
Yeah.
Don't do a skull crusher with a
How much does the bar weigh on the like bench press?
45.
Oh, dang.
The barbells. Now we do have one training barbell that is only, I think it's actually only supposed to be 15 pounds, but it's a full like length barbell versus the curl one. And then we have a shorter one that might be slightly different, like a 40 pound.
Can I give you some gym customer feedback?
Let's
You're
roll
the
it.
gym owner. I'm the...
Do you need me to label the barbells for you?
Yes, please. You could.
Can I get big stickers?
And there's also...
How much weight is each of these?
There's also a green kettlebell in there
Yeah.
that needs some attention.
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
We had a member that donated those at one point.
Oh, they're
and we
great.
have it. Yeah. It's...
I just don't know how much it weighs.
No, because the little rubber part of that, like right where it was printed, like peeled off for some reason.
That's neither here nor there.
I feel like that. Yeah, I don't know.
It would be nice to know how much things weigh as a beginner.
Or anybody usually pays attention to that. You're supposed to know these
Do
things.
people just
Caleigh.
know these things?
Yeah.
Well, someday I
You'll
might.
get there someday.
Okay.
You'll get there someday.
Anyway.
So I will just say that I'm very proud of you
Well, thank you.
for moving from the cardio section,
Mm-hmm.
getting over your anxiety of the weight area, and doing it in like your own way.
Mm-hmm.
And
I had to
think
do
it's a
it.
way-
I had to do it my own way.
Well, but I also think it's a great way for a lot of people that want to start venturing into lifting weights.
Well, and my best friend is now, she got a gym membership and she's like,
Because I wasn't going in there with you.
because I didn't have a gym buddy. No, and she's a nurse, so she's on
Yeah.
her own schedule. So like
Right.
I don't hardly ever even see her there.
But she's going in
She's going
on
in.
her own. Awesome.
Should we take a quick break?
Find our Nacho Fitness Coach page on Facebook with username Nacho Fit Coach, where you can like, follow, and share our content. Okay, so we're back.
So we're back.
So what I was going to say is that kind of follow up on the fact, double down on the fact that I'm proud of you because you've done it. But I do think the progression that you went through is one that would be very doable for most people to get into the gym.
That's why I'm going to write my own program
Oh,
called Stop Being a Little Bitch.
just do what I did and all's going to be fine. Do you know that happens though? People will be like Instagram famous in the fitness world, or they'll do one fitness competition.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden they're like, I've done it. I'm a coach now.
Oh, I could totally jump on social media right now and be like, this is how you do it.
You just do it my way, and I just my little minions and just come along with me.
I'm not going to.
I mean, you could. We could add it to the website and sell it as merch.
True.
You should do that. You should write it
I did come up with an idea the other night, a while back. I couldn't sleep one night.
to add for merch.
No,
Just an idea in general.
this is separate. I might start a new podcast without you.
Okay.
Without you.
Okay.
Called, I thought this was pretty clever.
Okay.
Scared Fitless. And I was like, surely it's been done, right?
I mean, I would totally think that topic's
It hasn't.
already been like.
So I got up, I jumped on Canva, I made a whole ass logo and everything. I don't know what I'm going to do with it,
All right.
but here we are.
Here we are.
Anyway.
Your true crime will come into the
Yeah,
play.
but not even the true crime. Just
you're-
like
what's-
being scared.
so that you're not, so you don't
Yeah,
ever
quit-
take your fitness journey because you're just way too
Yeah,
scared to
quit
even.
being a little bitch. Okay, so my best friend, she decided she got a gym membership.
Yeah.
She's going to start going to the gym. Well, she, like I said, she's a nurse.
Yep.
So her schedule is crazy. And she kind of has the same things as me. She's like, I don't know what to do in the gym.
Yep.
And so I kind of got her started on like, here's the circuit machine area.
Yeah.
Stay over here.
Yes.
And I don't know. I'm kind of like, not everybody feels the same way that I do. Not everybody needs to take the same steps that I did.
Right.
But I'm like, that's all I can tell you. That's what got me here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't worry about, how much you're lifting or how much this or that. I'm like, just keep coming in here and doing this until you don't feel like a dipshit coming in here.
Right. You're comfortable.
Right.
That's what it
So
takes.
That's all I got.
That's why, like, at the beginning of the year, we kind of branded or tried to brand for the gym a program that was the 3x3x3. Have you seen that on our social media at all? I know we were kind of trying to do it a little bit, but basically we have those 3 rows of circuit machines. And so it's like, okay, if you come and do the 3 rows of circuit machines.
I think that's actually how I programmed my Fitbod app was through
3
your website.
Yeah.
I took those machines and I said, these are the machines that I have.
Yeah. And so if you do those 3 rows of machines 3 times through 3 days a week, you're going to make progress.
Yep.
I would guarantee if you do that and you come in and you go through them 3 times through 3 days a week with the intention of doing, moving that pin down as much as possible and getting through those sets, is impossible for you not to see some sort of progress and getting stronger. And so there's kind of a fitness researcher guy that's kind of in my little circle of influence. And he had written a huge kind of spiel on his social media channels where he's like, people always ask me like, what's the magic mix of sets versus reps? Because people will argue everything. Yep. There's all different kinds of, you do 5x5s, you do 3x10s, or you do 3x20s, or should you do 5x10? Like everyone's got a different opinion. Yep. And it's really confusing for somebody that's a beginner because you will see all the different opinions. Right. And he came out and he's like, my answer always is 3x52. If you go 3 days a week for a full year, really the rest of it doesn't matter. Yeah. As long as you're getting in there, you're doing something. I would shoot for 30 to I minutes. You're picking up heavy stuff. You're putting it back down. You're trying to get stronger. You're going to get there.
What I have discovered, and I don't think you've ever told me this, but it's really just all about consistency.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
I had to find this out for myself. No, but it's
a boring answer, though.
It really is. It's
everyone's expecting for it to be some really hard magical.
There's no workout I can give you to get into the gym and where you're going to see results. No, just keep going to the damn gym.
100%.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Because I didn't start seeing results until I was going to the gym at least 3 days a week.
And you're lifting heavier every day. Heavier. You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger. I mean, still, I think it depends on your goals. So back to the original question, do you stay the same or do you change it up?
Right.
It truly does depend on your goals, but some of it's not necessarily your goals in the gym. Yeah. Some of it's just what fits your personality and where you're at in your journey.
Well, because you can get real bored real fast. And if you're the kind of person that just gets bored, that's why I kind of hesitate to be like, just go in and do the circuit machines for 2 months. Not everybody's going to be able to stick with that.
You won't be consistent.
Right.
With consistency is like the number one goal. You got to find some mix that keeps you wanting to go back. I could eat the same meal 5 times a day for 3 straight weeks before I get bored enough to switch it up. Not everyone's like that. Yep. Some people need variety for every single meal. And so when I get into a routine, that's where I'm kind of lazy to a certain extent because I'm I just want the most efficient thing, the most thoughtless.
It's like lazy is not always bad.
No, it's not. It's true. All right, then. It does pay off every now and then. So but overall, I am a huge fan of not changing it up too much. Okay. I think there's some consistency and some things that you can track over time that help you.
And so just to clarify, you like a good full body 3 days a week.
100%.
Okay.
Hands down, that will be my answer probably till the end of time.
Okay. I like that.
I don't like body part splits. I don't think they're super efficient.
See, and I was doing full body for the longest time. And then I looked up something and I was like, all right, I'm going to go in. It was a day one. Yeah. I went into the day one, chest and I don't know, whatever. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit.
Ouch.
No, I get it. I get why that's a thing.
Yeah. But you know what I think we should do? Because this is a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
I feel that we should put the pause on that thought. Mm-hmm. And that should be our episode for next week because I could be on a huge soapbox about why I believe in the full body workouts.
Okay.
Because I don't think we've really went to the level of detail that we can about that to share with people why, for me, it makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. But we should just do that.
Let's do that.
All right. So we'll save that for next week's episode. So in the meantime, thanks for staying with us. Or if you're new joining, this is season 3.
Welcome.
Episode 1, season 3. Go back and listen to the first 48 episodes. They're a real trip. And you'll keep yourself busy for a while. So that's all we got for today. So until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.